Hello everyone. How are you feeling today? Football wise, I'm feeling very deflated. We all wanted Conte gone for his negative tactics and his boring football. Can you tell me the difference between last season and this season at St James's Park other than the score? We have better players, apparently, and we have more progressive football than last season, but still got battered. I'll tell you the difference actually. We got battered by a weaker Newcastle side. So that's even more embarrassing. The ironic thing about this whole thing, and you will see by my thumbnail, is Conte style of football beats ange-ball every single time. I'm getting sick and tired of how many goals we are conceding. We're apparently playing attacking football. If we were losing 4-3, you can understand it. We're not even scoring. We're letting in loads of goals and not scoring. So how's it attacking football? It's just poor defensive football. We can't say the players ain't good enough because these players are good enough. So it has to be the tactics we have to blame now. I've been brushing this under the carpet for far too long now, but we've had too many of these games now for me to just ignore it and say, oh, there's bumps in the road. No, we can't have these results anymore. It's not right. I want to quickly, before I carry on with my rant, just give a bit of credit to Newcastle because they have had so many injuries, and Eddie Howe, and I think they're sixth in the league and they're still finding ways to win 4-0. You know, they're doing okay, and Newcastle fans should be proud of them. I think we had 74% possession and lost 4-0. How's that even possible? So we have all the ball and do nothing with it. That's attacking football, right? I put Fulham down as a bad day at the office. But let's look back. Is it a bad day at the office? Because Wolves twice, very, very poor performances. Brighton got ripped apart when we lost 4-1. The Villa game when we should have won, we just lost that game because of our poor defending. Obviously, the Newcastle just recently 4-0. And you can go, we should have seen this coming. We can go all the way back to the start of the season. Sheffield United played Conte-style football, defend and counter-attack. They should have beat us, but we scored 2 late goals and beat them 2-1 at the death. We should have known there was a problem, but you know, because it's the start of the season, we think, oh, the players will learn the tactics. We will start getting the most gutting part of this whole thing, and I'll get straight to my point about that. My most gutting point is not that we lost. I'm not gutted because we lost. Tottenham lose a lot of games. It's that I've not seen any progression at all. I've seen us get worse. When Ange starts talking about bumps in the road, it's not a bump in the road if you're getting worse progressively. And I also want to say, how can none of our midfielders last 90 minutes anymore? None of them. Midfield is the most important part of a football match. And they can't last 90 minutes. And he doesn't know his midfield three yet. That's a big problem. And our next game is Arsenal. I am terrified of that game. Absolutely terrified. It's going to be embarrassing. It makes me not even want to watch it. They did a defensive masterclass against Man City. Man City couldn't break them down. We won't be able to break them down. Also, they will press us And if we're slipping over, giving the ball away and passing around the back and not confident, they're gonna punish us massively. And not only that, we are crap with set pieces. Again, Newcastle could have scored 3 set pieces today, maybe more. And Arsenal are the best at that. I'm really, really worried for the next few games. Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool. I'm really. Anfield is going to be horrible too. It really is. Teams have worked ange-ball out now. I was trusting his ethics. I was trusting the way what he was telling me, and this is the first time I'm actually starting to question his tactics. This is the first time. You know, I kept believing in him. I've shown him so much support. If you look back at all my other videos, I'm the most positive Tottenham fan you could probably find. But at the moment, I'm really, really worried. I'm really worried. If we got more players in next season, and we kept having these results, I'd start by saying like, I don't think this is for you, Ange. This Premier League is not for you. But again, I'm not saying Ange out now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not reacting like that. But I'm saying this has got to change. We can't keep having results like this. It's really depleting. It's really frustrating. And I feel sorry for all those fans that travelled all that way to Newcastle. Look, if you all want to have a rant, comment below. I'll have a chat with you today. We'll get it all out of our systems, and then we'll forget about it. Let's not let them ruin our weekend again. It's getting ridiculous now. Until then, I'll see you on the next video, and come on, you Spurs.